That was weird. Unsafe DB says hello back to his roots. Yeah, don't call it a comeback, Unsafe. I never left. How are you? I'm just a little FYI here, just kind of farting around with an idea I had for a little bit of a research show, so I thought I'd fire up the stream just while I'm working on it. Nothing much to discuss. Actually, I'll turn the theme music back on. I'll just turn the volume way down while it's on. Let me see. What happened here? Where you at? Theme music. Let's put that just down low. Or you know what? I think I can do that chill hop shit that I was trying earlier without getting in trouble on it. Live, live, live. Yes, continue. Start now. Is it going? I think it's coming out of my monitor. Hold on. Oops. Yeah. There it goes. I think it's just super quiet. Yeah, there we go. I can't. Seems like last time I did this, it was really loud. So stand by a second here. Well, hopefully that's not too loud. Holler at me if that music's really loud in the background. It's hard for me to tell. Alright, so what I'm doing here, I'm working on an idea for a show of just random topics that I feel like talking about. Can't hear it? Okay. There we go. There, that should be a little low in the background. Alright, anyway, so just random topics. The thing that's been striking me as odd lately is all the musicians crossing over into country music, and I just want to talk about it. And it's not really odd, I guess, but I find it odd when people say, "Oh, I can't believe all the people crossing over." I mean, Post Malone's doing country music now, and it's a business. Country's the hot shit, so of course they're gonna cross into it. It's not even new. So that's what I'm getting into, is just putting together like a little bit of a primer on that. So, anyways, that's what I'm doing. A little research here. So what have you been up to? Oh yeah, pop music's been doing it big time. That's actually one of the first things I saw. Just walking the dog? Yeah, I think that's what you're doing last time I was on here. Good for you and your dog. Lots of good walks. Good for both of you. Yeah, pop music's been crossing over for, I mean, decades. Um, anyways, the one I was looking at here, hold on one second. All right. Anyway, sorry, that's my daughter. Yeah, the so I did. I was looking for some history on it, like because I knew it's not a recent fad, and the first article came up was 2006, and then the second one came up was 1976, 76 maybe. I'm trying to find it now. It's Tina Turner, 74. Tina Turner, Tina turns the country on. So, yeah, definitely not a new fad. And actually, when you think about it, like all the new country sound too, always hear people say, "Oh, that's not country, that's pop music." I wish, when Morgan Wallen was the big thing, I wish country music was like it used to be in the insert previous generation. I guess 90s country. That's what they said about Billy Ray Cyrus. That's what they said about Garth Brooks. Oh, that's not country. That's not like it used to be back in when, insert name here came onto the scene. Hell, I think Johnny Cash may have even been considered borderline more rock and roll at the time than country music, but all right, I'm gonna shut up for a minute so I can read this and type it out here. All right, yeah, this Forbes article I'm reading has quotes from people like Ed Sheeran and Leslie Fram, who's senior VP in CMT, talking about one of the reasons that artists like to shift into country is because country music generally has the ability to tell a story in the songs. And I kind of agree with that. Most country music, I mean, it may not be a very good story, even a very nuanced one, but most of it does have at least a minor theme running through it, as opposed to, a lot of pop music that just has a catchy hook. Not a lot of, I mean, some pop music has a story running through it, but a lot of it, doesn't. It's just catchy words, catchy hooks. So I can semi agree with that. Um, it's a loosely valid argument, I guess you can say. What do you mean by pop balance? Pop balance. Let's see if I can get somebody in the music business to comment on it too. Be interested in hearing what people think. Oh, you know what? I know a guy from high school actually that's in the music business here in Nashville. I should reach out to him. I might do that. I just kind of want to get this out tonight, but hey, Unsafe, do you do any kind of podcasting or producing or anything, like any content creation? Oh yeah? I mean, you don't have to drop the name if you don't want for doxing yourself or your cousin's name or anything, but if you want to, feel free to. Be interested in knowing, or at least anything you want to say about it. 6 degrees of separation and all. Oh, okay. Not a full-time gig as a singer. Oh, that's cool. So he's a singer-songwriter? Yeah, shoot me some info and I'm just curious, Wondering, like, how long he's been doing it. How much success he's seeing out of it, that kind of thing. I mean, I won't say anything in whatever I'm going to put out. It's more just, I'm curious. So now I'm gonna talk about. Dude, did you? Oh my God, you typed it as I was typing his name. Can you see my? You can't see that on there. Darius Rucker. That's the one I was just reading about and typing some notes on here. I think for some artists, country music is just another way to market their same stuff. I'm thinking specifically about Darius Rucker. I'm not shitting you. That's literally I was typing it and reading about it as you pressed enter on your message there. That's hilarious. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, what is country music? I mean, to me, Darius Rucker's songs sound like Hootie and the Blowfish songs. I mean, there's not a steel guitar, not a banjo, nothing like that to make it country or country and western or whatever you want to say. It's just Darius Rucker writing and singing songs. He's got a different backing band. That's all it is. I'm not even saying it's bad. I like some Darius Rucker stuff. But that's what I'm gonna try to put in here too. Is like, what is country music? You know, that's people have been asking that for decades though. Yep, it's a business. That's what I'm trying to convey here. Is that it's all it is. It's a business. Business goes where the dollars go, or where the dollars are. gnat buzzing around here is driving me nuts. All right. Let's see how long it would take to read this.
Hi.
All right, let's see if this works. That's damn gnat. I just want to try this damn thing for free. That's it. Alright, I'll have to put this in here. Used to be a sound mixer for TV and commercials, but haven't done it professionally for years. I keep thinking I should produce something, but I'm more on the technical end than the writing end. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you got experience with it. I don't do it professionally. I just like play around with it. I freaking knew I did not. Fuck. I want to try. Natural reader. Let's try that. I want to just see if this works.
Good evening. We have a packed show for you.
I can't wait to see where life...
I still get nightmares.
Good morning. Welcome to World News.
Look at that, Sarah. The stars out.
Good morning.
Personally, I just want to try it. I just want to see how long it's going to drag and drop. Alright, let's see how long it's going to take.
Borders between genres have never been very rigid. But in recent years, the lines are even...
Alright, let's see how long this takes. Alright, I'm about to, I'm gonna see how long this takes. I'm gonna have to wrap it up before too long. Alright.
But in recent years, the lines are even blurrier than borders between genres have never been very rigid.
Oh, it says right up there, minute 46. That's cool.
For that same article quotes sources such as Leslie Fram of CMT and artist Ed Sheeran saying that the shift to country is driven by
Well, that's
genre's
pretty
focus on
badass.
storytelling. This does make a little sense to me, as most country songs to have a theme or storyline though it instead of just catchy hooks.
That's pretty cool. Hey, I got somebody willing to talk. Hey, somebody, producer from Nashville just messaged me. That's cool. This topic is... Yeah, he says he's on the production side of things, not the actual business slash label side. Happy to chat if you have any questions. So I just told him I was looking at. So that, I mean, that's perfect. I don't really want a whole. I just kind of want some more tangential. Yeah, we've noticed it. Yeah, you're right. It's not new. Here's what we see. Here's why. Blah blah blah. That kind of thing. Cool. Glad I got a response out of that. Oh, this is just more for a podcast. I'm just putting together a little podcast show that I'm going to put out episodes on infrequently about stuff, about the just topics that interest me. And this is one that does. So that's all it is. That is it. Has absolutely nothing to do with what I do for a living. Zero. Absolutely nothing. Just thought it'd be kind of fun and interesting to do. And honestly, the only reason I fired up Twitch is just because I was bored while I was doing it. Didn't know if anybody would be on here. And actually, here, I can share my screen out. You just want to... I think it shows you're on, yeah, your audio only, so... Yeah, I won't share my screen out. Yeah, I put it in the, Pimp My Shit or whatever the channel is when it's ready. Thanks for the offer, brother. About to shut it down for the night anyways. I got a lot to do tomorrow. You got a busy day lined up tomorrow with work or anything? Oh no, I was gonna look up. Oh, you're on vacation? Anywhere cool that you want to share? Oh, hey. What's up, pilot? Man, you logged on just in time. I was about to shut it down here in about 5 or 10 minutes. I just fired this up like I was telling Unsafe. Just putting together a little podcast episode here. I don't know if you noticed the name of the show is Talk. Actually, I think I got the damn wrong thing on here. Hold on a second. Anyways, I just noticed that my stream name is wrong. Let me fix this real quick. No, I don't know what happened. It just swapped over to the shadow stream up top, but it's supposed to be here we go. Ah, I got the wrong thing there. That's the problem. Let me fix it. I'll fix it. Dashboard. Let me fix this and then I'll tell you what I'm doing. Come on. Why does nothing want to work right now? There we go. Alright, let's see if I can get this to work. Still messed it up. There we go. There, got it. Alright, a little on the fly fixing here. Alright, sorry, pilot. Just catching up here. Oh, were you calling in? Let me fix it here. Alright, let's see if it'll give it a call now, see if it'll ring. If you're wanting to. I'll tell you what I was working on. Oh, were you trying to call in? Let me read. Probably would help. There we go. Alright, let me see if it's gonna work. Yo, can you hear me?
Hey, look at that.
Alright, let me see if your audio's coming through.
Testing one, testing two, rock on.
I think it is. Let me chill this music out. Yep, he said.
Yeah, I'm not getting.
Good
yeah.
audio says unsafe, so it's working.
Rock on. Yeah, I'm taking a little vacation.
Yeah, you stepping in bear shit?
Yeah, stepping away from it. Yeah, my cousin lives up here.
Awesome.
So she took me out. Yeah, she's a doctor of physical therapy. So anyway, one of her days off. So she just took me. Well, actually, it's a weekend, so that's normal people's days off.
Yeah.
Anyway, she took me out to one of the nature reserve horseshit things out here. But yeah, they're just used to bears being around, and they think it's cool. So they're very large. Yeah, they're large. They eat men, and they could just like swat you and kill you. So
yes.
It's a different breed of people up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a different breed of people up here. They think it's just, that's just cool. They just run around and kill things and eat them. Like one of the trails is closed down. The sign said, trail is closed due to bear feeding on moose carcass. And she's like, oh, that'll be there for like a couple days. Like it'll take a couple days to get through that carcass.
They're just gonna
And then
just pick
we're
on it like leftovers.
Yeah, it apparently just kind of goes at it. It's eating the salmon right now too.
Ugh.
So, and I say it like there's just
Yeah.
one.
Is it-
So
Is that like the time of year when the salmon are swimming upstream and they swat at them and all that? Or is it just a normal?
So it's August, right?
Yeah.
Summer is over up here. It is 58 degrees. It's raining sideways sometimes. It was like 45 knots when we came in last night, mostly down the runway. There's a different breed up here, man.
Unsafe. He's where he's in Alaska visiting family. Unsafe was asking.
Oh, actually, no. Well, I'm actually working. I'm a working man now.
Oh, I thought you said you were in Alaska.
I am. It's the overnight.
Oh, okay. Wow, cool. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. You fly. I didn't know you ever took that route.
Oh yeah, no, I'd
Wow.
take whatever gives me most days off,
Wow.
and I did. Except they have to give me IOE, so they yanked the trips off that I did have, and they
Mhm.
gave me this. So
Nice.
not happy, but
Well-
I got to do the red eye tonight, and then I'm done way early in the morning, and then I just head home. So,
Oh, cool. You're back in the saddle though. That's awesome though.
oh hell yeah, baby, back in
Just
the
like a
saddle,
bike.
ride
Did you just
complete.
remember how to do it all? Hop back in there.
Yeah, it turns out everybody's got different strengths and weaknesses. My
Mhm.
strength, I don't have any trouble flying airplanes. I've always done that pretty well.
I figure once you
my
get to
strength
that
is-
point, yeah, it's a given.
Well, plus I got the HUD too, so we be cheating.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's good. Yeah.
Well,
the
I
HUD
got,
helps a lot.
I flew the 172 yesterday for the first time in a few months. That was interesting after flying Pipers for a while.
I know. So you've flown them both.
Mhm.
What's your favorite?
Right now the Arrow, just because it's the fastest
Oh,
one
yeah.
I've flown. So yeah, definitely the Arrow.
No, I knew what your answer would be.
Yeah. she's a top heavy gal though. Man, when you come into land, you gotta be
You keep
pulled
power on.
back on that thing. God.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah. No, it's
That
an
was
Arrow,
the hardest.
baby.
That was the hardest part of getting the endorsement on that one. Was my landings.
Keeping the speed.
So the plane was down for a month. Well, it wasn't down. It was in Mississippi for a month because it was down for a few days because somebody flew it down there and then had the alternator had gone out, so they got a new alternator put on it, and then it took a month to get it back up here. So I didn't get to fly it for a month, and I was literally just waiting on it. All I had to do was my check flight on it, and
Gotcha.
so we got back in it after a month, and my instructor, I was like, all right, we're gonna have to plan like a 2 or 3 hour flight in this because I just basically got to get reacquainted with it. And my worst part, like we did everything, and then my worst part was the power off 180 because unlike the
Oh, yeah.
172 where I just have to like bleed altitude off of that, once you pull the power on that Arrow, that thing was like a brick. It just went.
Yeah, no, all the flying properties of rock.
Yeah. It's like,
Yeah,
holy
baby.
shit.
Speaking of, so did you see that spinning wheel of death of the ATR?
No, I don't guess.
You have not seen this. Okay, so an ATR went down in Brazil, and it was a flat spin. So people caught sight of this thing coming down, and there are videos of it falling the last 4,000 and 6,000 foot.
Oh, geez. Okay, I did see a little blurb about that, but I did not actually get to look at it yet. Now that you say that,
Horrifying.
because I remember Brazil. So wow, what's an ATR? What is
Yeah.
that?
It's like a 50-seater, ATR 72. So I think it's it's either 50 or 72 seat twin turboprop, high wing. Think of like a you ever see like a Q-400, like an
Yep.
AT, like a what do you call it, the Dash 8s?
ATR 72.
Yeah.
Wow, that is bonkers.
So flying properties of a brick once it gets iced up. You know, like some planes will carry a lot of ice, right? That's what's nice about a Cessna. Cessna's got a good high wing. It's got good fat wings. It'll take the ice, right? Keep smiling. ATR, you get into icing an ATR, it's essentially an emergency. You got to get the fuck out. So, American Airlines, one of the, I think it was American Eagle, but before American Eagle was all of the regionals, when it was just one company, in the 90s, they put one in hard off of icing.
An
And
ATR?
it's got a, yeah, so this is 90-something. Anyway, Brazil has now put one in hard. So
Yeah.
we're going to find out what the hell happened. But the early guess is probably icing.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the CNN article about it. No information yet. Authorities retrieved 24 bodies so far. Wow.
Yeah, 60. I think they're looking for 60-something souls
62
coming out of
is
that
what they
pile.
said. Yeah.
62.
Mhm.
So, yeah, that's going to be, that's probably,
God dang. Man.
look at that up. Look that up. Look up ATR 72. See what my guess is a 72-seater. That's usually why they got the dash on there.
Yeah.
But maybe look that up because I'm
Yeah.
curious.
Here's the
What it holds.
article.
I never flew ATRs. I didn't even fly dashes. I really wanted to. I did 340s, which is a 34-seater, and 1900s, which is a 19-seater.
Holy shit, this like landing in somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
God dang.
When you say
Yeah,
landing,
yeah.
it's doing a lot of work in that sentence.
Yeah. It was some form of a
Not
landing.
so much.
No, it hit the land.
It hit yeah. It did one final landing. Now, I mean, it's horrifying because they went into a flat spin, which, talking to ATR people, that means you got to get down like 60 knots to get that thing into a deep stall, and then obviously it's not hard to get into a spin with a multi-engine when you're in a stall,
Yeah.
but they're
That's-
essentially
that's wild.
unrecoverable.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
interesting now you say that about the multi-engine thing because I was reading something yesterday about the F-14s, and that was like I guess the big weakness in it was if you lost an engine, they were known for having the flat spins with those.
Okay, so I want you to the problem's going to be getting slow and getting asymmetric thrust, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you lose an engine because you get into high angles of attack, which means you're slower. You're in a dogfight, and one of the engine rolls back because the convergent divergent inlet on that 14, it can get blocked really easy by its own slipstream.
Now, was that before? Because I
So-
was reading also too, like that was the older ones, and then once they converged to the
Yeah.
GE engines, they were better.
Yes, they were better. The old A6s had a similar issue.
Hmm.
So when I say that, don't look it up. Do you want to guess how much thrust is on those F-14 engines each side?
Just one of them.
Yeah.
I can't remember the pounds, but I did see that. No, that was the 777 I was reading about today. No, I don't know.
Okay. Right, so to give you an idea, 777 is somewhere on the order of 110,000 pounds of thrust. That's a 777. It's going to carry 300-plus people,
Mhm.
first class, business class, blah, 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 right?
Mhm.
737, what I fly, has, I want to say 37,000 pounds of thrust. Am I doing that right? God, am I misremembering this? I want to say 37,000 pounds of thrust, right?
Mhm.
If you get the bigger engines for the 737-900. All right. An F-14, 32,000 pounds of thrust
God
per
dang.
side.
For
God
two pe-
damn.
for two dudes and a lot of boom booms.
For two dudes and some weapons. That's why if you watch that, Top Gun 2,
Mhm.
you know, what's the thing Rooster says at the end there? He goes, "Can we outrun them?" He's like, "Yeah, but I can't outrun their guns and missiles."
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I can outrun them.
Yeah.
It's a third generation fighter. I can outrun that sumbitch. But ain't gonna matter.
Yeah. But this
Get
crash
on the
in
missile.
Brazil, this will be interesting to read about. Let's see what the
Ron Blanco Lirio, which I think in the chat was made famous by Coyote. He's a United guy. He's got my dad watches the hell out of him. He religiously, he watches them every time one comes out. It's so cute. You got all kinds of questions. He loves that shit.
yeah.
But Ron really pointed to the icing right away, which he usually has so many fingers into everything that people are just going to call from that company that they're working for and just tell him, or post them on email, just say, "Hey, this is what we're thinking happened."
Yeah.
Or it'll be some guy that's actually in the investigation saying, "Yeah, it looks like icing, and here's what we're thinking." And then so anyway, that guy's for aviation reporting, that guy's pretty good. Like if he doesn't know, he doesn't know. And if he's got a pretty good idea what it is, he will tell you, but he won't tell you how the hell he knows.
If Unsafe has a question though. Was it the F-14 or F-16 that basically had to have a computer because it wasn't stable under normal flight?
The 117, the stealth
Nighthawk?
fighter.
The Nighthawk?
Nighthawk. That
Yeah.
thing is a brick. Yeah,
Yeah.
even though it's got a
Yeah.
detail on the back, you're like, oh, maybe it's like a Bonanza. It has all the flying properties of a brick. So
Yeah.
if the computer ain't on, the plane ain't flying.
So the 117.
It's over.
Yep.
Yeah, it's over, Johnny.
And I read a neat thing about those the other day. How those were officially retired, but they still fly a lot of them. They still fly those quite a bit. The 117s.
Yeah, when they first started that flight program, it was all secret. So the people that were flying it were supposedly dual rated on a F-16 and an A-10 and like an F-16, something like that. So they had existing pilots that were they were calling them dual use pilots, but they were flying neither. They were in fact flying the 117. I don't remember what all that was about, but it was interesting listening to how they kept it hidden from the Air Force that they were even doing that.
Yeah, I never really thought about that. The logistics of the personnel that are flying them. If something's that secret,
you gotta
basically have to have like fake records just to make sure,
You have
just
to
to
have
show
fake
that yeah
records,
we're
fake
actually
jobs.
we're actually flying. So it's not like
we're definitely flying. We're not flying what you think, but we're flying. So basically, if the guy's like, hey, can we get these guys up for the F-16? Oh no, they're busy with the A-10.
Yeah.
They're busy. The A-10 guy's like, hey, can we get them down for the A-10 to cover some missions? Like, nope, we got them on the F-16
sorry,
this month.
just missed them.
Just missed them. Yeah, just a bit outside.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you calling in. I gotta hop off here. You got an early morning flight though?
No, I'll do the red eye tonight.
Oh, the red eye
I'm done.
tonight. Jeez.
Yeah, I just got to have a nap.
You better.
55
So
straight
you're
hours,
up
baby.
for the day.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good one. Thanks for calling, dude.
You
See
bet.
ya.
See ya.
Hey, good to hear from the pilot. He's back in the saddle after kicking cancer's ass. Unsafe. I'm heading. Oh, you're out of here too. All right, brother. Yep, I'm getting out of here. I'm calling it a night. Calling it a good Sunday night. Thanks for listening, Unsafe and Pilot, and y'all have a good week. See you.